Hello members, just like to update you on the greens after the renovations. Now I'd just like you to have a look at this. These are little poison patches. They poison out the ryegrass. It does leave a little hole, but they will be patched out in the short term. I'll take you up to the 6th hole in a minute and I'll show you what the end product will look like. But just before we go, I'd just like to show you some of the little sanded or old pitch marks from days gone by that haven't quite been fixed properly. Now, if we paid particular attention to this over the summer months, I'm sure we could get on top of it. I've got Bill Clayton here with me, just doing a few different methods of fixing pitch marks, and I'll explain that a little bit more to you as we go along. But if we could just get on top of these little sanded pitch marks, and you can see them around. I mean, mostly members have been doing a fantastic job on fixing their pitch marks, but we've just got a little bit more work to do, and we'd encourage you to do that. Now we're just going to head up to the 6th green in a minute. Here we are. Now this green has been poisoned and patched, and you can see it's coming together quite nicely. The patches are still somewhat visible, but not too bad. Now the green's pretty tempting, so I thought I might just test the speed of the green while we're here. We'll put one from the top end of the 6th, or the right hand side of the green as you approach, down the hill, and fluke. And one up the hill. This might be a bit more like reality. Yeah, here we are. The greens were nice and smooth. Obviously they're a bit slower going up the hill. Now we can see there's a few more of those little sanded areas on the front of the 6th hole, and it's interesting to watch the way Bill goes about fixing these. So all in all, but as you can see, not too bad. There's not many of them. But right at the start of the green, and if we're going to use the 3 flag system, we need to be able to use the fronts of the greens. We need to keep this in good order. So if you watch the way Bill goes about fixing it, so that's straightforward pitch mark repair. You lever in from the side. That's a shallow one where you just scrape the sanded piece, the bit that's been dragged to the top, and lever in from the side. And I love this one where you have to remove the sanded area that was completely incorrectly fixed, and lever in from the side. Pick up your refuse, throw it off the edge of the green. Didn't take long, 10 seconds at the most. Off we go. So I think we've got a close-up here on these methods. So sorry about the camera work. Here we are. Oh, I love that. Look at that. So you just bevel it in from the edges, and you make sure that the pitch mark meets in the center. That's one of those little shallow ones. Scratch the sandy bit out of it. That's our enemy, the sanded bit that's at the top. Get rid of that sandy stuff, lever it in from the side. So that's our common denominator, levering it in from the side. Now thanks very much for your attention. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Look forward to seeing you at the club.